Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God, back with you with the next video in my NBA 2K23 playlist. Today, continuing NBA 2K23. So we need an A- teammate grade to beat Shep on this one, so this is the toughest one yet, but I think we can get it.
And it's the Warriors to start out. With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Shingun with the
Wow.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Martin. 11 points last game. The dish to Green. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And finished off by Martin.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Thompson. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's White. Şengün with the rebound.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Here's Green, and it's sent back by White. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin, and that and speeding up his shot.
No, good foul, good foul,
make
though.
him even
Good drive,
tougher.
Steph.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line,
94. When I was with the Knicks, I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem.
second personal foul. Second team foul.
I can't always like in front of the TV, so I don't know how this one's gonna go. I'm doing the best I can.
The front court is Tate and Smith. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low.
A springy guard. Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Curry passes to White. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
From deep, Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Wiggins. And the shot is long.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Green against Poole. Smith with a screen on Poole. Green. Uncovered. He can't get that one to fall. And Golden State will come the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Warriors trail by 5. White setting the pick for Green. Down low and stolen by Şengün. Here's Smith. And
First team foul.
Some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Houston leading by 5. Now here's Porter. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Takes it from 10. And it's White with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Wiggins outside. Pass to Poole from past the arc. Here's White. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Porter looking it over. Smith with a screen on Curry. Porter kicks to Şengün. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 3. Left side Curry. Green against White. And he makes that one. White's got 8 here in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Timeout called, the Rocket. Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Poole. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. Here's Christopher. Rocket 2. No good from outside. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. D right on him. Here's White, and he uses the glass on the layup. White's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The pass to Forbes to end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Golden State. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
Here's Christopher, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Houston needs to get a shot. Martin the pass to Garuba. Off target with his 3. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Looney. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. So it's the Golden State Warriors.
The Rockets, 25.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, let's be honest.
All right, let's talk about the first half a little bit. And that's That's a halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. White is out there with Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Green gets a screen from White. Green kicks to White. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's 12 points for MP.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Shoots over White. And that'll be 2 free.
Team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Alperon Şengün. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Curry. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And they'll get another chance. Here's White. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Outside, Green. From the line. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Curry. Good.
Oh, Stephen Curry.
The accuracy that Curry has from that kind of range is just jaw-dropping. He does not miss that many shots from that deep.
Pass to Smith. Outside, Martin. To the inside. Şengün with the ball. White's there. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Curry with the 3.
No, Stephen Curry.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Outside, Porter. Smith sets the pick for Porter. In the corner, Şengün with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 10. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission.
Blocked.
He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Timeout called the Rockets.
Definitely not pleased. During this timeout.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Here is Forbes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Tate. Clock at 6. To halt the run. Kaminsky misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Boom! Jams it straight down.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here is Forbes. Kaminsky is screen on Poole. Driving in, Forbes. And he's fouled.
Golden State foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for
Much
Houston.
debate there.
Brandon Ford.
Good on the second free throw. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. DiVincenzo passes to White. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Forbes the pass to Christopher. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky.
Oh,
And
man.
finished off by Kaminsky.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And White kicks to Payton. Passes to DiVincenzo. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Poole. Offensive rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Fires from deep. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Christopher. Now the pass to Forbes. Here's Garuba. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
The Rockets. 34. Ladies and gentlemen.
Golden State. White, he's checked in for Looney. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Jordan Poole. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Rockets. Josh Christopher comes in for Kevin Porter. So on the floor for Houston. Martin is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Kaminsky. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Christopher in at the point.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Green kicks to Thompson. Inside, here's Curry.
Beautiful.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 17 points for Stephen Curry.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Christopher. Dishes it to Kaminsky. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch before.
And good game. Good game. We did it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never.
The Rockets. 52. Thank you one and all for attending tonight's contest. Please make sure to get home safely.
Oh, Coach Kerr's there, huh? It's awesome.
Good game, MP.
Hey, thanks, man.
Unbelievable game, MP.
Playing your tail off out there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
That trade rumor really lit a fire into you, huh?
Man, all I keep thinking about is being better than Shep. I mean, I am literally obsessed right now.
This team still wants to trade you after this run you're on? I'll resign. No cap.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Really, Coach?
I am serious. You've been that good. I don't want to work for an organization that can't see that.
I hate to break up this little love fest you got going on here, but MP, you're wanted in the press room.
Make sure to let them know. This is your team now.
It's time for you to plead your case. Now, I don't want you to take any questions when you're in there.
Whoa, no questions.
No. Talk about why you've proven that you belong here. All right? You'll never have a better chance than now. Support for this trade on social is dipped below 10%.
So you want to strike while the iron's hot?
Exactly. Speak from the heart. And then
Make
leave.
it sound so easy, though.
It will be. You've got this, MP. your time.
I see you, Ash.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I figured we'd do this thing a little bit different this time. So we're gonna hold the questions, and I'm gonna just talk to y'all for a little bit. Now, ever since I was drafted, there's been talks about if I belong here or not. You know, first it came from the fans, then it came from the talking heads, and then it came from people within my own organization questioning my skill, my heart, and my leadership. And through all those attacks, I kept my head down. I kept my mouth shut, and I worked to the bone. I did everything that I could to make sure this team wins. I did everything that I could to make sure that people in my community are thriving. And I did everything that I could to make sure the people around me found success. But where does that get me? On the trading block. And for Shep Owens of all people. Someone who I've been outperforming my entire career. This future star you speak about. What does he do better than me? Does he jump high? Run faster? What? Stronger? What? Give me something. But that's cool, because I win games. So my question to you is, what matters more? Highlight plays or championships? Because if you want to talk about a leader, the only person that Shep Owens has led is Shep Owens himself. That is it. He has no idea what it means to be a leader. He has no idea what it means to be a part of a team or a community. He has no idea about any of that. That guy is simply all ego and no heart. I mean, how can I make it more clear that I am exactly what the city needs? I mean, if the tape doesn't do it, and the numbers don't do it, and the people whose lives I've affected positively doesn't do it, what's gonna do it? I mean, the people attacking me, do they even care anymore? Or do they just want to sell you a narrative? But you know what? That's of the past. Because I'm here to stay. So I just need for you guys just to get behind me on this one. Just trust me on this one. I am exactly who you guys need to be leading this team, to be the man of the city. So all I'm asking is just trust me. Because soon enough you will see. Thank you guys for your time.
There he is, boys. Face of the franchise.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Way to step up.
I got you.
I just got a request from Top Takes Daily. They want to have you on to talk about that epic rant.
Okay, so it played well.
Oh yeah, social is buzzing. They're calling it your superstar moment.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's very good, and Top Takes Daily is just gonna amplify your message. I'd say the chances of you getting traded at this point are between, I don't know, 0 and 2%.
So it's still possible.
Well, yeah, anything is possible, but I'll take the 98% odds. This is great. You should shower before you get to that studio, because it's overwhelming. Go. Meet me at the studio. Get dressed, go, shower, thoroughly. Come on.
But also to remind them of what they're doing and responsible, keep attention on the action, and to remind them to have a can open to deflect any call that goes sideways.
Yeah, good advice, thanks. Remember to do that.
How you feeling? You
I
have
feel
any
good.
questions before you go on?
Nah, no questions. I feel really good. Stan seems super cool. I'm ready for it.
Interesting.
What? What's up?
Looks like Othello is out.
Stop playing.
He just tweeted that.
Hold
He's
on.
out.
Let me.
No.
Give me your phone. Give me
Oh
your
my-
phone. Give me a second. Okay. After spending the last 7 years of my NBA career helping build this team the city deserves, blah blah blah. It is with great sadness I announce that I'll be stepping down from my role as general manager effective immediately.
Give me my phone.
Hold on, there's more. It has become clear in the recent days that I share a different vision for the future of this franchise than the current leadership
They're
group.
coming. Give me my phone.
And we have mutually decided to part
I've
ways.
told you all of
That's
this. Never take
crazy.
my shit.
MP, thank you so much for coming. I'm sure you've probably already heard the news by now.
Focus.
You know,
Right?
obviously, we're...
Oh, looks like you got what you wanted. Hope you're ready for it. We're gonna be asking you about it.
Obviously, we're gonna have to cover this. You going to change topics?
That depends, Jocelyn. Are you game to cover Othello's unfortunate departure with a fair and balanced perspective?
You know how this works, Ashley. News happens. Kendrick and JJ react. I mean, I can't tell them what to say.
We both know that Kendrick has a certain agenda when it comes to MP.
With all due respect, you were well aware of Kendrick's views regarding your client before agreeing to this interview. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out what exactly has changed here.
I'm just trying to make sure that you don't railroad my client on national television.
That is not fair. We don't railroad. We don't do
Oh,
gotcha
Wait,
interviews.
hey. Ashley, I appreciate your intensity. I do. But let's just take a breather. I'll answer whatever question you guys got. I have nothing to hide.
Great. You're on in 30.
Wish me luck.
Look, your access to MP is a privilege. It's not a right. Remember that. What is so funny?
Oh, please. You should be paying us for this publicity. Your client just eviscerated his enemy and now gets to brag about it on national television. Pretty sure that's as big as a win as there is. But thank you.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are joined by the hottest story in the NBA right now, MP. MP, welcome back to the program.
What's going on, fellas? Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, all right. Originally, we were going to have you talk about your epic rant from the press conference yesterday after your stellar performance, but we have just learned that your GM, Othello Akpem, has resigned, and I'd love to get your hot take on that.
Yeah.
I know this is a delicate topic, MP, but obviously we all saw the reports that Othello Akpem was attempting to trade you for Shep Owens.
Yeah, that's right.
So my question is, how does it feel to come out on top in such a public power struggle?
Now, well, hold on. At the end of the day, this city is my home. These are my people, this is my team, and this is where I want to finish my career. All right? Now, Othello clearly didn't think I was the right guy for the franchise, which is very unfortunate because he's no longer going to be here. But from this point going forward, I'm just focused on that same goal, deliver a championship to the city.
MP, you know and the world know I'm one of Shep's biggest fans.
Yeah, and one of my biggest haters, too.
Oh, slow down. I'm not a hater. I just call it like I see it. And right now, the way I see it, I got to eat a little crow. Because you got a mean streak in you, boy. You got that killer instinct that, quite frankly, I ain't think you had.
I mean, thank you, but is there a question in there?
Yeah. Where's this version of MP been hiding?
You know, being a leader isn't just about one thing. You know, one day you might need to put your arm around a teammate, the next you might have to yell at him to get his head on straight, you know, kind of thing. So it's all about the person and the situation. You know, so far in my career, I haven't really had to yell at cats that much, but I will say this, if you keep poking, you know, that dragon gonna get let loose one day, and you're not gonna like it.
And speaking of killer instinct, the reason we originally asked you on the show was to talk about the legendary press conference you just gave. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how you decided that it was time to speak up for yourself so publicly?
Yo, I'm the kind of guy that doesn't usually like to put myself in the spotlight. You know, like that's always been me. But giving the rumors, the innuendos, all the stuff, man, I decided that now is the time to really put it to rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, not for me, more so, but for my teammates. Because, like, ever since draft night, like, I was sick of it. And quite frankly, they were sick of it as well. You know, I tried to do everything that I could to quiet all the questions around me, my game, and to try to just focus on the game on the court. But apparently that wasn't enough, so quite frankly, I just had to do what needed to be done.
You certainly did, and now you'll be leading the city into the future as the unquestioned cornerstone of that franchise. MP, thank you for coming by.
Oh, man, anytime, man.
All right.
Appreciate it. Come on, Perk, bring it in.
Oh, look
I
at
know
that.
you always hating, but come on. I mean, cool now, bro. You cool now.
Man, yeah, we all right, man. We all right.
That's my
It's a
guy,
lot
man.
of pressure on you.
That's where I'll go ahead and end the video there for this week. I want to say thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe as it greatly helps the channel. I'd like to be with you all. Take care and thanks again.